Hello everyone, and welcome to my CBS Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Does Donna's new man deserve better than Eric, the hypocrite? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Donna Logan Forrester has yet to succeed in persuading Eric Forrester to pardon her and put her deceit behind her. Since Eric isn't treating Donna fairly or making an effort to comprehend her viewpoint, several fans believe that Donna could use a romantic reset. Donna is still suffering as a result of her silence on Hope Logan Spencer's preparations for her Logan line and Katie Logan Spencer's new hiring. But since Katie had sworn her sister to silence, Donna found herself in a tricky situation. Eric would have blabbed to his family and destroyed Hope's surprise debut if Donna had betrayed Katie and told him. To put it another way, Donna would have been undermining her cherished sister's fashion firm if she had come clean. Given that Hope was involved in all of this, Donna would have also harmed her niece. Donna hates that she injured Eric by keeping things from him, thus it was an untenable scenario for her. In the end, Donna felt she had to keep Hope's major news to herself, even though Eric is her spouse and deserves her loyalty. It goes without saying that Eric was in Hope's position not too long ago. Eric made a new collection at Logan because he felt ignored and undervalued at Forrester Creations. Donna had to keep secrets at the time and was aware of what was going on. Later on, Eric regretted moving Logan and attempted to back out of the new arrangement, but that didn't alter the outcome. Eric needed to sympathize with Hope more than anyone else and comprehend her perspective. Eric should also understand that Donna was in a difficult situation, similar to the one she was in when Eric was working for Katie in secret. Rather, Donna is forced to submit to Eric, who is now whining about the stress of his marriage. Some people believe Donna deserves more because Eric is being a stubborn hypocrite in light of his own previous plot. Should Donna find a new romantic partner who is more sympathetic and less critical? Donna might easily fall in love with someone else or even get back into bed with someone she had dated, like Justine Barber. If B&B let Donna break up with Eric and go on, she would have several decent possibilities. Do you want Donna to reconcile with Eric or do you want her to fall in love with someone else? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Eric and Donna will need to decide what to do next, so pay attention. This information about Elektra is nonsensical. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, audiences seem to either adore Elektra Forrester or detest her. And that's due to the character's trajectory rather than the acting. If it's not her relationship with Will or the things going on behind the scenes at Forrester Creations, it seems like there isn't a day that passes that she isn't whining about something. Furthermore, many fans are perplexed as to why the writers have recently placed such a high value on Elektra. She appears to be the most startled about the hope for the future diamond, as if she had anything to do with it, despite appearing in numerous other narratives. Yeah, they are trying to make Elektra happen and they ruined her, some commenters even said. I dislike seeing her since she is a terrible person. She's going to be such a brat about a business choice that he has no control over, and I feel awful for Will. Elektra is a mashup of young Hope and Steffi, noted another program critic. She also possesses some of their awful traits from that age. We saw the chemistry when she was a sweet new girl, but they turned her into a brat. With Elektra and Will, they are doing this generation no favors, even if I am a great advocate of investing in younger characters and storylines. RJ, for that matter. As long as they don't make Remy become a caricature of a creep, I really believe Deke and Remy have a chance to work together. Will asks Bill for assistance, Sheila pushes hard, and Finn's betrayal looms. There will be spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. John Finn Finnegan will be pushed by Sheila Carter in the upcoming episode. Will Spencer looks to Bill Spencer for advice in the meantime, but it could be a grave error. Let's begin with Will, who, after losing Elektra Forrester, howled like a werewolf at the moon. The young man believes he made a grave error. Will could not have predicted that he would lose Elektra in a business transaction. But that's essentially what has occurred. Will appears to be going insane. Even Will, who doesn't know why, had to confess to Katie Logan Spencer that he constantly losing control. Will believes it is related to RJ Forrester, but it might also be a mental or physical problem. After Ridge Forrester's punch, he will meet with his son over with Bill. Bill needs to watch himself, even though he laughed about it. Since assault was illegal the last time I looked, RJ could still make Will's life miserable. Will looks to his father for support as he proceeds. But I'm concerned about the guidance Bill will give his son. Bill is not the most moral man, but he does love his family. Additionally, I don't think Bill will have a sensible solution because he has a temper of his own. According to Monday, July 13th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila will keep arguing with Finn. Finn has forgiven his biological mother, but he hasn't had the courage to tell Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Sheila, however, also desires a romantic involvement with Hayes Forrester Finnegan and Finn. Finn is deeply moved by Sheila's assertion that she needs her family more than ever. This will continue throughout the episode, putting Finn in a difficult situation. Steffi was just informed by Finn that she shouldn't be concerned about him betraying her. But that's where he's mistaken. Keep an eye out since he will be betraying Steffi if he strikes a deal with Sheila. Which plot thread are you most eager to see? Brooke returns with a startling revelation. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan Forrester may return from her wellness retreat with a different mindset. Hope Logan's betrayal infuriated Brooke so much that she had to flee. Now that she has had some time to reflect, Brooke might make some startling discoveries. Hope has been assured time and time again by Liam Spencer that Brooke will change. Brooke can't continue to be upset with her daughter for acting in her own best interests. It was unbelievable to Brooke that Hope would deceive her and go with Logan. Everyone who helped Hope make this choice has angered Brooke. When Brooke attempted to coerce Hope into leaving Logan and returning to Forrester Creations, she was taken aback. But as Brooke attacked Hope for her choice, Hope also collapsed. Never before has Brooke felt so deceived. After her health checkup, what has Brooke chosen to do about this? Hope is aware that Brooke would never have agreed with her choice to quit Forrester Creations. Hope, however, did not believe that Forrester respected her. Hope's line wasn't restored quickly enough to be of any use, despite Brooke's best efforts. Hope needed to change because she was sick of being disregarded. This was one of the reasons Hope kept her decision a secret from Brooke. Regardless of how Hope presents it, Brooke views this as nothing more than a betrayal. After giving it some thinking, has Brooke changed her mind? The Forresters are unlikely to support Brooke's decision if she has changed her mind about Hope or Katie Logan. Brooke might even lose the ground she's gained over the last 2 weeks with Steffi Forrester. Will Brooke be determined to get along with her entire family when she returns home? Could Brooke adopt an entirely different mindset, sever her ties to the Logan family, and bring the Forresters closer? Could Steffi and Brooke become closer now that she is having problems with her own mother, Taylor Hayes? Will Brooke sever all connections with her sisters and daughter and devote herself to Forrester Creations? Was Brooke able to see things more clearly as a result of this retreat? Will Brooke's choice lead to marital problems or strengthen her bond with Ridge Forrester? Ridge teaches Electra about love, but his 8 divorces from Brooke reveal a different narrative. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful reveal that Electra Forrester finds herself in yet another difficult situation. She forced herself to have faith in the man who had betrayed her. Then Will Spencer broke her heart once more, as many had predicted. It appears that RJ Forrester is unable to defend himself. Yes, last month at Bikini Bar, Will took a solid blow to the gut that he didn't anticipate. However, the numerous hits to RJ's face suggested that Ridge Forrester's kid has never engaged in a physical altercation. As she has stated, Electra would generally oppose violence. However, if they were going to start dating, she probably wouldn't object to RJ taking some self-defense classes so that he wouldn't get beat up or let someone harm her. It appears from the subject header that Will views Electra as his property. Teenagers have that simplistic perspective on the world. Will was transformed from an elementary school youngster to a young man in his early 20s by the soaring of the character. The kid of Bill and Katie Spencer picked up fighting skills during that off-screen period. He either inherited his father's tendency toward physical violence, which Liam Spencer had previously encountered, or he got into a few altercations with people his age as he grew older. In any event, Will showed that he is capable of taking care of himself when necessary. When Electra found out that Will had struck RJ in the stomach at Bikini Bar, she was appalled. Nothing was broken, although there was some minor bruising on the ribs from that strike. When Will repeatedly struck different areas of his cousin's face with his right fist, he fractured RJ's skin. RJ was injured and thought he might have suffered a concussion. Will therefore defeat him handily. But Electra is not the kind of woman who considers her guy to be macho if he uses violence to convey a message to a competitor for her heart. Rather, she moved out of Will's house and took RJ to get therapy, thereby taking his side. Ridge was notoriously married to Brooke Logan Forrester, the mother of RJ, 9 times. This indicates that they have been divorced 8 times, with both parties bearing some degree of responsibility for each separation. Ridge can therefore legitimately claim to be an authority on broken relationships. When Ridge advised Electra to permanently part ways with Will, viewers noticed that Electra failed to bring up this historical story point and one of the most absurd marriage histories in all of daytime drama. The mothers of the young guys are engaged in verbal and physical altercations in the meantime. Recently, Brooke gave Katie a harsh slap across the face for leaving Forrester Creations and accepting Bill's opportunity to start a fashion brand she called Logan. Brooke is still unhappy that Katie branded Logan using their father's last name. The Logan name, according to Lang's character, is her sole intellectual property. Bill and Katie are not the main characters in this plot. Instead, one may argue that RJ's parents are bad role models. Because they are potentially, if not truly, projecting, Brooke is blaming Katie and Ridge is blaming Will. Steffi ignores warning signs, Sheila manipulates Finn, and the baby crisis intensifies. Spoilers for the upcoming week of The Bold and the Beautiful have been released. There will undoubtedly be some baby business. Sheila Carter Sharp can achieve her goals in a different method. Furthermore, Steffi Forrester Finnegan may overlook serious danger indicators because she is so preoccupied and distracted. Discover what will happen next in the CBS soap opera by continuing to read. First, let's talk about Will Spencer and Electra Forrester. The young couple has split up once more. RJ Forrester's arrival undoubtedly made everything worse, despite Electra's extreme overreaction. Ridge Forrester is now giving Electra instructions in addition to RJ whispering in her ear. Electra will listen to Ridge and RJ for the time being. But I could picture Melissa Dillon providing Will with some solace. Naturally, RJ will attempt to approach Electra while Dillon is comforting Will. Although the young man won't repeat his previous error, he might still go too far with Electra. According to previews for the week of July 13th on The Bold and the Beautiful, we might also see what Sheila does next. She won't simply sign the divorce papers without receiving anything in return. Sheila seems likely to contact John Finnegan. Sheila might take advantage of Finn's tender feelings. Will Finn ultimately turn on Steffi Forrester Finnegan in the most surprising way? Additionally, Hope Logan Spencer's health is a cause for concern. The woman maintains that stress was the cause of her catwalk breakdown. But there might be more going on. Brooke Logan Forrester may only be able to put an end to her obnoxious pity party in this way. Carter Walton and Daphne Rose Walton are still attempting to conceive. But the weeks have stretched into months, and the pregnancy test is still negative. Carter and Daphne may need to acknowledge that they require medical attention.